Welcome back everyone for another episode of Modsauce. This is John and I'm going to show you a little bit today about our little town we're putting together. So last episode I finished up the pulverizer and redstone furnace and powered it with a windmill that you'll see up there from Mekanism, so that we can that's the entrance to our mine, and we can smelt up and double all of our ores, which is always awesome. And at this point I want to start getting into the thermodynamics mod to put together all the machines. So I made another building over here. Right now this is our Botania setup that's getting mana slowly but surely. We have our stoplight for our intersection here in the town. We have a library going up over there on the hill. But today I wanted to talk about the building here. So I put together this little building here, and that's going to be our machine workshop. In here I kind of moved all my resources from the blacksmith area over here. I got an alloy smelter. I got the EnderIO energy conduit running around the side of the base here, and this is where all of our machines are going to go. All of our thermal expansion machines are going to go in this area. We're going to have some EnderIO alloy smelters, painters, sag mills here, and then Mekanism machines against this wall here. So I just got started here by having the metallurgic infuser from last episode and the alloy smelter from last episode going. I built a conduit up to the roof, and if we go up here you can see I put together two more wind turbines from Mekanism. You can put these side by side and they don't interfere with each other. And this one is generating 300, or I believe it's 149 RF per tick, or 384 per tick is maximum, and it's generating 149, I believe. So that's going to power all the machines downstairs. I do want to build a thermal expansion energy storage device here to provide better energy distribution through the machines, and possibly upgrade these pipes to the next stage up that can transmit 5,000, but that might be another episode. So right now I just want to start building the rest of the tools. So I think we want to put together a leadstone energy conduit. Requires some electrum, which I had already built here. Electrum, and we needed copper, block of redstone, lead, and some glass. So glass, redstone block, lead, and some copper. So I want to go block of redstone, energy cell. I need a couple of these in upcoming. And copper. Now, the leadstone energy cell holds 400,000 and will send and receive 80 RF, but that's not enough. So I want to, at the very least, put a hardened energy cell. This one is basically just a leadstone energy cell surrounded by Envar, and it holds 2 million RF and can provide 400 RF per tick. So I have some Envar over here. And that's a very quick upgrade to get a lot out of your storage. So what I want to do is take this piece out right there, put in my piece that's generating in energy, and by default the bottom is the output. So I want the back to be the input and then the two sides to be output, so that this line here and this line here. Okay, so that's good. Alright, actually I want to make it so that the top is also an output for this device here, because even though this is connecting to that in the back, we can disable that. So that it doesn't go directly into that, so that all power goes into the energy cell and then out to all the machines from there. And we'll upgrade that later after we built all the thermal expansion machines. So the first thing we want to do is just walk down the line and look at the thermal expansions. I built a redstone furnace and a pulverizer last episode, so I'm not going to do those right now. I'll do those off camera. And I want to make a induction smelter, which is 2 copper gears, Envar, machine frame, a bucket, reception coil, redstone. I want to make a magma crucible, which I need some nether brick, which I have, and fluid transposer, and I want to make a ignis extruder. That way I can turn my lava that I have into obsidian. And I want to get the energetic infuser, which will allow me to charge any weapons that I want to, weapons and tools that I want to charge. So let me get the pieces for this, and then I will get right back and we'll start crafting. Thank you. Be right back. Okay, welcome back, and I should have enough resources to make the tools, the machines that I want to right now. First thing is, last episode I made the pulverizer and redstone furnace in my blacksmith area, and that's a more detailed description of that. I carried over the same configuration here. So I have right below here, I have a pulverizer that's configured to accept from this end and output to the right side, and to put its extra ores up to the top chest. So this is the top chest to this one. There's a hopper underneath this one that puts the ores into the pulverizer, and then that shoves it over to the redstone furnace, which then takes the input from the left side and puts the output up to the top in this chest. And this side here is just another way to send things to the furnace for things that don't need to be doubled. So I dug down and put the machines under the blocks and made the chest here because I like the look of that the best. So that's the pulverizer and the redstone furnace. Next is that we have is the induction smelter, which is crafted 2 copper gears, redstone reception coil, machine frame, 2 invar, and a bucket. And we're going to put that one right there. This one, I turn it all off. I do most of my things manual, and there it is getting power. We'll automate these in a much later episode. So that's the induction smelter. Next we have the magma crucible, leadstone energy cell, 2 nether bricks, machine frame, redstone reception coil, and 2 copper gears. And the magma crucible, I want to put right there, and I'll configure that one in a minute. Next one is the fluid transposer, bucket, 2 glass, machine frame basic, redstone reception coil, 2 copper gears. And actually I want to move this. Fluid transposer is here. Magma crucible is here. So magma crucible, I want the input to be here. Actually, I just want the output to be there. So whatever I put in here, I want it to be burned or melted, and the liquid output, I want it to go to the right, which is in my fluid transposer, which I want the input of this to be in the left, and all the other ones turned off for right now, so that all the things that I melt goes in here and into whatever I'm making. Okay. Now next thing is the Ignis extruder. Piston, 2 glass, machine frame, pneumatic servo. Pneumatic servo is made by 2 iron, redstone, and 2 glass, and then 2 copper gears. Ignis extruder is going to need to get some water, which we'll do in another episode, but I'm going to put that one there, and for right now I'm going to turn off all the other settings. And the last thing I want to do today is to make an energetic infuser, which is a charging station for tools that take energy, which will upgrade our hammers and our picks and so forth to ones that take the leadstone energy in the future. And that we want to make with the leadstone energy cell, redstone transmission coil, which is made with 2 redstone and a silver, redstone reception coil, 2 redstone and a gold, machine frame basic, and 2 copper gears. This one we can put right there, and we want to turn those off right now, and everything's charging. So we have some space here. We'll probably add in some hoppers and chests in here for output of some of these things, but this is basically a good start. I should be able to do what I need to do in later episodes, and the only ones that I need now, I have the redstone furnace, pulverizer, I need to make a sawmill, have the induction smelter, have the magma crucible, have the fluid transposer. I will want to make the glacial precipitator, but I'll put that one together next episode when I configure the Ignis extruder. And aqueous accumulator, that'll come in next episode also, and that's a topic of another meeting. And I believe that's all of the tools that we need right now for thermal expansion. And so next episode we will finish the rest of this with the configure these to have the water sources, and start making some upgraded chests for the resonant strong boxes, and to finish off the thermal expansion and start making some better storage, resonant storage possibly, and things like that. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much. See you later.